Hi, Johnson Hesp here, and welcome to another Monster Hunter World weapon guide. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at the Switch Axe. Overall it's a pretty cool and versatile weapon, although at times it can be a little bit challenging to use. Okay, jumping straight into it, and probably the best advice I can give you is to head into the training area and just practice with the weapon. The training area can be accessed through your room. On screen here you can see the various combos. And the biggest thing to note about this weapon is that it has two forms, an axe and a sword. The axe having a better range or a better reach, and the sword doing more damage. This weapon, while in sword form, utilizes a file system, which dictates the type of damage that the weapon will do while in sword form. Now the energy used for this file system is charged while using the weapon in axe form, and is of course depleted while using the weapon in sword form. And on screen the energy gauge will be marked. Like I said before, my recommendation will be to head into the training area if you're not familiar with this weapon and practice the various combos and just generally using the weapon. However, one of the combos to note is the element discharge. This is done while in sword form by pressing Y and B together, or triangle and circle, followed by a thrust forward of the sword and then spamming Y or triangle to build up energy and then release it in an explosion. This particular combo does a lot of damage, but it also costs a lot of energy from the energy gauge. Also, causing repeated damage with your sword can put you into an amped state where you deal additional damage. You can tell whether you're in amped state or not by looking at your energy gauge. If it's glowing, then you're in amped state. While in amped state, you have access to one of the coolest animations of this weapon. If you press triangle and circle, or Y and B together, you'll perform a zero-sum discharge, during which you stab the monster and climb up onto it, and then you unleash an explosion which does a lot of damage. The two final things to note is that hunters using this weapon have better mobility, while in axe form you can move around quicker, and you have to keep an eye on the sharpness of the weapon. And also this weapon has no blocking, so you're going to have to learn to evade. Otherwise, that's pretty much the basics of this weapon. I hope this has at least helped you a little bit. And the most important thing is to just practice with the weapon. So thanks for watching, please comment, like, and subscribe.